That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Brian O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe. Come back over and over again. We have authors, artists, filmmakers, actresses, entertainers, creative minds of all kinds. We have it to you every morning between 9 and 10 a.m. Weekdays. I do take Saturdays off because, well, I'm lazy. Anyway, if you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe, come back over and over again. We are at the Henegar Center for the Performing Arts here in Melbourne, Florida, and we're hanging with actress and storyteller Delanie Gill. Delanie, thanks for hanging with us.
Awesome, thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Yep, thank you very much.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about your acting.
Well, I started 4 years ago when I was 9 years old, and it's been 3.5 years,
She's
pretty much.
already an overachiever. You see, this is what happens when you let them be creative when they're young, and all of a sudden they're rock stars. At 13, 14, 12.
12.
Wait, I have to do the math now. Wait a minute. That's not fair. I didn't know there was a math test. I'm an artist, for crying out loud. If I count past 5, it's a miracle. Now, you started doing, you've been doing storytelling of late.
Yes.
Tell me about that a little
bit. I got into Mount Dora Storytelling Festival.
Outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I got to perform in Mount Dora, and I also got a scholarship so that maybe next year I can sign up to do the National Storytelling Festival, which I think would be really, really cool.
Again, overachiever. See what I said? See what I said in the beginning? She's just rocking it, man. She's everywhere. So, how did you get into storytelling?
Well, storytelling was more about, I had a really great coach. Her name's Miss Susan, and it was really awesome because she taught me how to write stories in the right way, and I've also just loved storytelling. It's always been a great idea that I've loved. Ideas pop into my head, and it's just amazing. When I write them down, it explodes.
See, when that happens, you've chosen the right career path, because normally when you say things just pop into your head, if you're not in the arts and entertainment industry, they put you in a straitjacket and they lock you away. This is the only career path we have left, is to be a creative artist. So what do you like most about being a storyteller? Do you like the way people interact with you when you're telling the stories? Do you like the creative process? What do you like most?
I like it when I'm done with a story and then I just get to read it over and I get to think about how I'm going to incorporate my moves and the way I will speak and all these different ideas that I have about how I'm going to tell the story.
Now, what started first, your love of storytelling or acting?
Acting. I love acting.
She said it twice. It means it's twice as important. Okay. You've done some professional acting work.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
I've done SeaWorld, Lego Ninjago. I've also done voiceover stuff with Lego Friends.
That's pretty awesome. I like that. I don't care about them. Why do you like acting? What about acting is fulfilling for you?
It's just, I don't know, it's just who I am. First it started off with singing. I really love singing.
All right, first of all, I want to compliment you, because anyone at 12 years old who knows who they are is one step ahead of the game. And if you know what you love to do, that's even better. So, favorite acting job so far?
I would have to say it would be, oh gosh, that's hard.
You know, I'm going to be 50, and I don't have enough that I have to go through my brain and say, what was it? The fact that it's hard for her to answer that question at 12, this is a rock star waiting to happen. So keep an eye out. So not one project that stands out and says this was just so cool to do?
I really love doing my Lego Ninjago commercial.
Really?
I met so many great kids, and I got to spend so much time and have a lot of fun.
And that's what it's about. You should love what you're doing.
Lego Ninjago. Sets each sold separately.
And now my mom and dad are here. Okay, so you're 9 years old, and you want it not yet. You know how you know you're not anymore. You were
Yes.
9 years old.
I'm 12.
I forget, when I'm talking to kids, I have to. Yeah, you were 9 years old. You go to mom and dad and you say, "I'm going to be an actress." Guys,
more
really?
It was more something we fell into.
Don't tell my mom I'm a YouTuber. Just saying. You just kind of fell in. She's good at it, and she just fell into it. All right, YouTube hates you. Just saying. Just fell into it. How did you fall into acting?
Well, we were actually doing something, it was like a palooza at school, and there were a bunch of different booths, and someone came up to us and they were like, hey, you can get a scholarship if you did an acting script for us.
I say you got a scholarship for storytelling. She's chasing scholarships over here. She's 12. By the time she's done with scholarships, you will owe her money to go to college. You'll have to pay her to go to college because that's how much she's on the bandwagon. That's awesome. What is your dream acting job? What would you like to do? What's the thing that you would like to, what's your goal?
I would really like to get into something with Disney or Nickelodeon. That would be like dream job.
Me too. Call us both now. We're waiting. What kind of stuff would you like to do? Do you in addition to acting, do you perform any? Does she have any other talents? My God, she's a storyteller. She's an actress.
I do hip hop, jazz, tap, and ballet.
I'm not saying anything. Let that settle in. All of you go home and rethink your lives. Hip hop, jazz, tap, and ballet. Acting, storytelling. And
also
she
do
knows how to
theater.
count and theater because there wasn't enough. She has to have a well-rounded schedule. What's your next project? What are you working on coming up? Anything coming up?
Well, we're just doing something at a local studio, and the VR Studio for the Performing Arts is what it's called.
Okay.
And we're doing The Wizard of Oz. I'm going to be the Wicked Witch in second cast.
They don't believe you. There's nothing wicked. You're not putting off a wicked vibe. You've got
no,
more of a fun.
I can get into it, yeah.
Mom says yes. Every mom of every preteen girl says yes. They're possible. Wicked is possible. So that's what you're working on now. You're working on the Wizard of Oz. That's fantastic.
That's usually
When's
what
that
we
coming?
do. I do not know the exact date just yet.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. As soon as we put this up on the internet, we're going to find those dates and we're going to put those links down below so you guys can find out where Delanie's going to be performing next.
Awesome.
Now, actors and actresses have a lot of memorization to do. You learn a lot of lines. You have a lot of fun doing it. Okay. Do you have a favorite line that you've had to deliver?
I love all my lines. Well,
I tell you
really,
this
I
one.
do.
You got to watch this one.
I really do.
Really?
There's not really a specific line that I love the most. I would have to say maybe something with my voiceover acting stuff.
Now remind us again about your voiceover acting. What have you been doing?
I've been doing Lego Friends commercials.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Favorite Lego character?
I would have to say I really love Olivia.
Olivia the Lego. Olivia. I'm not even going to try again. Did you get to keep any of the Legos? Ooh,
When we
good
did-
question. She's pretty smart. I think I'll keep her.
So when we did Lego Ninjago, we actually got to keep some of the figurines.
Nice.
Yep, I thought that was really cool too. But they didn't let us
Did you
show
get
any of the
to
Lego
keep
characters.
like an Olivia figurine?
No.
No. Lego, what's wrong with you? She's working her butt off over here. Give her something.
But we weren't allowed to show anyone the little figurines
Uh-huh.
because they weren't out yet. So I had to keep it from everyone.
So
by
at Top
the-
Secret Legos,
Yeah.
you asked a 12-year-old to keep Legos a secret from the other 12-year-olds. That's mean and hard. It's hard for me. That's why I'm on YouTube. I don't keep any secrets. You all know everything. Wow. So you've got Wizard of Oz coming up. You're got your voiceover work. You're doing. Where are you going to be doing storytelling, oral storytelling coming up?
I think maybe next year, like I said before, I want to try out to see if I can get into the National Storytelling Festival.
she can do it. You know she can do it. I know she can do it. Mom and Dad know she can do it. Everybody knows she can do it. Just say yes to her already. That's how I got here, because she can do it. So the National Storytelling Festival, where's that at?
I'm not quite sure, but also
Everywhere.
we're
It's national.
homeschooled, so
Okay.
I have a lot of time to write myself. Like we get out
Gonna write the
earlier,
perfect story,
and
yeah.
we get to, it's like I get
Awesome.
to write real stories, not just like 5 paragraphs. I get to take my time and make them.
Really develop a good story.
Yeah.
Any stories that you're working on right now? Anything that's in your mind?
I've actually just finished a story,
Okay.
but I do have a couple of things inside my head. Yeah.
We guessed. She's got a lot going on inside of her head.
Oh,
She's
trust me,
12.
yes.
She
You
knows
don't
who
even
she
know.
is and what she wants to do. Wow, see that? We got to say goodbye. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna let them go, and we're gonna say thank you to our partners and our friends at Something Unique Magazine, Krypton Radio, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with author Yvonne Mason, Asylum Convention Entertainment Services, Space Coast Comics. These are the people who share our arts and entertainment professionals all over the World Wide Web. We're very grateful for them. We hope you'll be one of them. We have been here at the Henegar Center for the Performing Arts, hanging with actress and storyteller Delanie Gill. Remember that name. It's going to be in all the credits of all the things, of all the stuff ever. And she's already started. So the rest of you are slackers. We're going to say goodbye. Remember, guys, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next. Delanie, thank you so much.
Awesome.
job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.